What's up, sports bettors? Early bird gets the worm, so I have 5 sharp player props, but my play is going to be on Jock Market. So this is a new Prize Picks competitor. You're going to see they have the exact same payout as Prize Picks. So a Prize Picks 5-pick flex play has the exact same payout as a Jock Market. The only difference is on Jock Market, they call it a 5-pick partial lock, and it's the exact same payout structure as Prize Picks. So I have 5 plays on Jock Market, and again, if you only use Prize Picks, there's a couple benefits for signing up for Jock Market. The first reason is you're going to see my first player prop is right here, is I'm on Michael Taylor under half of a hit. So you can see I'm betting 5 picks to win $5,000, and my first pick is right here, Michael Taylor under half of a hit. So Michael Taylor to not have a hit, and you're going to notice this line isn't on Prize Picks. They don't even have a player hits category. So this plays only on Jock Market. So even though Prize Picks and Jock Market, they have the exact same payout structure, the first reason to sign up for Jock Market is they have different lines. They offer different betting markets. So sometimes there's a lot of profitable bets on Prize Picks. I actually gave out this play earlier on Prize Picks in the previous video, and I was able to find 5 sharp bets on Prize Picks, but sometimes there's more value on Jock Market, right? This is why you want to have as many sportsbook accounts as possible as a sharp bettor. You never know where the value is going to be on a given day. Sometimes there's a bunch of profitable bets on Prize Picks. Sometimes it's FanDuel. Sometimes it's DraftKings, right? You never know which sportsbook is going to be slipping up, offering profitable bets. So you want to sign up for as many of these sportsbooks as possible. So another reason to sign up for Jock Market is when you sign up, I'm not sure if it says it on the home page, but they offer an $100 deposit bonus. So that's why I initially signed up for this platform, is you deposit $100, they give you another $100 for free. So I signed up to do the deposit bonus, and then I noticed, wow, there's a lot of profitable bets on this platform. So now I'm going to be doing some videos on Jock Market. I say this in every video, I'm just showing you guys where I'm finding value, right? If I find a bunch of profitable bets on Prize Picks, then I'll have more videos on Prize Picks. And that's the same mentality you should adopt as a sharp bettor, right? You want to bet wherever there's value. But anyways, what we can do is we can briefly go through Jock Market. So again, they have the exact same payout as Prize Picks for these 5-pick entries, right? So essentially, Prize Picks is a fixed payout platform. Prize Picks and Jock Market, they work in the same way. They're fixed payout platforms. Any 5 picks you select, it doesn't matter if you take overs, unders, this is the payout you're getting, right? You go 5 for 5, 10x, 4 for 5, a 2x payout, 100 to 200, 3 for 5, you get a 0.4x payout. So basically what I did, and you can look in the description on YouTube, I'll include a spreadsheet breaking down this math, is what I did is I took these payouts and just backed out, right? It's a fixed payout platform. It doesn't matter if we change Reeves to a baseball play, you're going to notice we're always getting the same payout. It doesn't matter if you take overs or unders. So basically what you can do is you can take this payout structure for a 5-pick entry and you can back out what percentage of my picks do I need to win to be profitable on Prize Picks or on Jock Market. And what you're going to see is it's 54.25%. This is your break-even win rate on Prize Picks, right? So the way that Prize Picks makes money is they know most people don't have an advantage. And if you don't have an advantage, you're only going to be able to get these over-unders like Rutschman over-under 7.5 hitter fantasy score. If you have no advantage, you're going to get 50% right, 50% wrong, right? He's always going to go over or under. So the over and under are 50% to occur. So if you have no advantage, you're going to get 50% of these picks right. You're going to get 50% of these picks wrong. So you're not going to be profitable on Prize Picks because you're only winning 50% of your plays. So you're going to actually lose 25% of your money on Prize Picks or Jock Market if you have no advantage. So everything boils down to winning at least 54.25% of your picks. So let's say you can win 57% of your player props on Prize Picks. So you hit 57% of these over-unders. You can win 57% of these over-unders, only lose 43%. Then on Prize Picks, your profit margin is going to be 19.25%, right? And you can play around with these numbers. I'm literally just breaking down the math behind a Prize Picks flex play and what percentage of your picks or a jock market entry, and what percentage of your picks you need to win to be profitable and what your ROI will be. There's nothing complicated here. So you can play around with the spreadsheet, you can check out the math, and email me. I'll include my email in the description if you have any questions. But long story short, what this means is when we're playing on Prize Picks or now Jock Market, this new competitor that literally copied Prize Picks and works in the exact same way, is you need to win 54.25% of your player props. So how do we do that? Right? And the main tool I use to find player props winning over 54.25% of the time is this Fantasy Optimizer. So you go to Screen and then Fantasy Optimizer, and again, you can use this betting tool to look for profitable plays on, Prize Picks. You can see there's currently one profitable bet on Prize Picks, Justin Steele under 4.5 strikeouts. That's the only bet in green. So you're gonna notice all these plays in red, right? They're winning 52.46% of the time, 52.06% of the time, right? That's not high enough. On Prize Picks, you have to win 54.25% of your player props to be profitable. So the only plays that are going to be highlighted in green are winning 54.25% of the time because they have a high enough win rate to be profitable, right? So on Prize Picks, there's not a ton of value right now. Again, Prize Picks has different lines than Jock Market. So I'm betting $5 to win $500 to win $5,000 on Jock Market, and my first play is Michael Taylor to not get a hit. And again, you're going to see this play is not available on Prize Picks, but why do we like it? Right? So let's go back to the Fantasy Optimizer, and you can actually see the first play I'm on from this Fantasy Optimizer on Jock Market. The first mathematically profitable player prop bet is Manny Machado to not score a run. So Machado under half of a run is the first bet that's profitable, right? And you may be like, okay, why is this a profitable bet? Why is this a player prop? And why is this a profitable bet? All that means on these platforms, everything boils down to this. Can you win 54.25% of your player props? So why is this player prop on Machado winning over 54.25% of the time? Well, take a look at the sports books, right? So if you look right here, I just have DraftKings Sportsbook pulled up. Right? So if we switch over to Machado, what you're going to see is just like the fantasy screen is telling us, is Machado under half of a run, DraftKings has priced at minus 140 odds. Right? So DraftKings has the under as the heavily favored outcome around minus 140 odds. Caesars has this at minus 152 odds. So Caesars is even more bullish on the under than DraftKings is. Right? So we know that this platform, just like Prize Picks, they don't change your payout based on you selecting over versus under, right? Prize Picks is not changing our payout. Jock Market does not change your payout based on you selecting over versus under. They just follow this, 5-pick payout rules, which you can see right here. I'm literally just looking at their payout rules. So these are platforms where they don't change your payout based on you selecting over versus under, but you're going to notice DraftKings is telling us, hey, Machado's under is heavily favored. Machado is a lot more likely to go under half of a run to not score a run as opposed to over half of a run to score a run. So all of the sports books, they're all data points. I say this in every video, but you treat, as a sharp bettor, you treat every sportsbook as a data point on where should the line be set. And every sportsbook is telling you, hey, Machado, he's a lot more likely to not score a run as opposed to score a run. That's all the sportsbooks are telling you through their odds, right? Machado is less likely to score a run. So the fantasy screen, it's just based in sportsbook odds. There's nothing complicated going on here. Caesars, DraftKings, other sportsbooks, it's reading in odds from hundreds of sportsbooks. So you're going to notice the OddsJam, positive EV tool, there's odds from 194 sportsbooks on OddsJam. Right? So OddsJam is reading in all this data and using sportsbook odds to tell you. So for example, this Justin Steele play is also on parlay play. So you're going to see the positive EV tool is recommending this bet on parlay play. Parlay play is another fixed payout platform, just like Prize Picks, where they don't change your payout based on you selecting over versus under. So obviously for Justin Steele, we want to take his under 4.5 strikeouts because all the sports books, every single one is a data point telling us Steele is a lot more likely to go under as opposed to over, right? But this bet, you're going to see Well, it is on Jock Market, but Parlay Play has better payouts than Jock Market. So just like we said on Jock Market on Prize Picks, you have to win 54.25% of your player props to be profitable. On this other fixed payout platform called Parlay Play, which I've done other videos on, it's actually a slightly lower win percentage, around 53.25%. So Parlay Play actually offers better payouts than Jock Market, but regardless, again, sometimes there's profitable bets on Parlay Play, sometimes they're on Jock Market, sometimes they're on Prize Picks, whatever, right? But you're going to see here, all 5 of these plays that I ended up going with on Jock Market are just from the fantasy screen. I'm just following the data. So Michael Taylor to not get a hit, I have 5 unders. 5 unders to win $5,000. I'm betting, in these videos, I'm just showing you where I'm finding an edge, what I'm putting my own money on, and I'm betting 500 to win 5,000. Taylor, no hit. Cronenworth, no run. Machado, no run. Walker, no single. Trevino, no single. Why? Because all these player props, again, there's nothing complicated to beating these platforms. If you win over 54.25% of your player prop over-unders, right, if you can get these over-unders correctly 54.25% of the time, you're going to make money on Jock Market and on Prize Picks. So you turn to the sports books, right? For Machado, all the sports books have his under half of a run, heavily favored. For Cronenworth, the other play we went with in the Padres game, sports books have his under, heavily favored. So those are the first 2 player props we went with. And then if we go to Taylor, you're going to see right here, Michael Taylor, sports books, DraftKings, they have his under, him not to get a hit as the heavily favored outcome. So OddsJam is just reading in data from all these sports books. Right? It's reading in data from all these sports books, all these fantasy sites to point out on Jock Market, on Prize Picks, all of the player props winning over 54.25% of the time. For Jock Market and Prize Picks, again, for Underdog Fantasy, for Parlay Play, the numbers are slightly different than 54.25%. But you're going to notice all the player props winning above 54.25% of the time, unless they're marginal. So you'll see right here, Alex Cobb and Michael Taylor are just around 54.25%. So they're not highlighted in green, they're yellow. So they're only very slightly profitable or slightly unprofitable. So in general, you just want to take the green picks. And you're going to see we have 5 picks in green. So I'm just following the data. For Trevino, his unders heavily favored on DraftKings. So that's what we want to take. And then if you go to player singles, you're going to see the same thing for our last 2 plays. So if you go over to player singles, again, OddsJam is just reading in all this data. So if we look at Trevino, what a surprise. DraftKings has his under, him to not get a single as the heavily favored outcome. So these are all the player props we want to go with. So I locked in 5 picks total to turn 500 into 5,000. Just all these picks from the Fantasy Optimizer, which is one of the tools I use to find the majority of my plays on Prize Picks and Jock Market. So hopefully this video was helpful. Let's make some money.